Hello, good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to the IELTS Preparation Made Easy writing session by Mrs. Annapurna Murugan. Here are a few instructions for the participants. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise-free environment. We recommend you to use your earphones for best experience. Also, please respect your instructor and your classmates. Don't write anything inappropriate on the chat box. Also, how to answer the polls. You have to click on the More button where you will be directed towards the activities area and you can see the polls. Also, we have three packages, that is bronze, silver, and gold. If you upgrade to silver and gold, you will get extra benefits like evaluated mock test, expert university recommendations, and dedicated counselor for the entire application process. We also have free profile evaluation with our experts, comprehensive evaluation, university shortlisting, course recommendations, recommendation reports, and doubt clearance. Also, live GRE classes are conducted Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. It is a 2-month course, and Duolingo classes Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. It is a 2-week course. You may enroll for free. Also, we have this Ubergrad webinar this Saturday regarding the planning of affordable masters under rupees 25 lakh. It is being conducted by Mr. Jaydeep, who is also the co-founder of Ubergrad. You may register for free. Here are a few achievements. This is the Ubergrad website. You can select the country, course, and specialization. When you go and explore, we have countries, universities, courses, and exams. You can get all the information from here. When you click on solution, we have field profile evaluation, talk to the counselor, country recommendations, test preparation stores. Also, additional services are provided, as well as weekly blogs are uploaded. You may go through them. To contact us, you can call us, WhatsApp us, or mail us. Also, when you go on My Test Preparation, and click here on IELTS View course, you are directed towards the handouts and recordings. In case you've missed any sessions, you can see through the handouts and the recordings. I'll also be sharing the link. Thank you.
Hi guys, good evening. I guess you people are doing good. Okay. Now today we are going to work on writing part only. We'll be discussing more this one I can say uh, your report writings. I'll be talking about different good evening Sandeep. So and also I'll be showing what kind of verbatim you people can use in your this one writing part. So yesterday I said you guys that yes, definitely you should not use numbers. Okay. Good evening, Santana. Yes. So now, like you people know that we should not use numbers, even though you get the this one. What is that? Statistical information. You guys should not use numbers. I even said why we should not use numbers because yes, definitely, if you want to make someone to understand, so what is the given scenario or what they are trying to tell from the statistical information, definitely you need to what you need to do, you need to explain it rather than what is that you like describing the same thing, because they are not asking you people to describe the thing, they are asking you people to report the thing. When you are reporting the thing, what you are supposed to do, you will be basically explaining the content, explaining what has been happened or what has happened in that particular this one pictorial presentation, isn't it? So therefore don't use numbers. Why numbers? If I say that yeah, the score should increase from 7 to 9 band in speaking, so you people work on it. So the score should increase from 7 to 9 band. Only the numbers I'm saying, yeah. But if there is, so this is what is that. So we need to specify that why, what, everything. Okay. So all these things should be done in our report writing depending upon the graph. Yes, when you are writing, so you're not giving your own assumption. What is given, only that much you people need to write. Makki ka makki. Okay, this is one of the good thing. Why? Because no need of using our mind. Only where we need to use mind, we need to use mind to pick up some exclusive information from the graphs here. Okay, so first let me show you people the different words and the different vocabularies that you people can use to make your writing the best. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I am sharing the screen. Yes, here we go. Let me increase the font size. I guess here everyone could see. Okay, so now see, this is what the graphs will be. Now, we should not repeat the words also, right? We should not repeat and we should have the best of it. So, everything. So, let us go one by one with regards to even the start, from the start of your this one. What is that? Report writing to the end. I have this particular thing for you guys. Okay. So, here you people can see I'm here talking only about the introduction. Here, especially when I'm doing this, when I'm presenting this. So this is basically the vocabulary for introduction part. What it is vocabulary for introduction part. Yesterday when I wrote also, you saw like I gave a very sophisticated introduction, the presented, the given, yeah, the supplied. So I just combined all these things. See, for me, because out of experience it just comes out in my mind to write, but for you people, if you're planning to write, so the introduction, and if you don't want to commit any mistake, depending upon the this one, what is that graph, you people can start off like this, the given. So if they would have given a flow chart, the given flow chart enumerates in the sense it is numbering, so let us not use the number, illustrate, because usually the flow chart will illustrate so what, the information on the changes on something. So that means what, you people can combine these set of words and you can make your introduction here. Let me tell what are these things. So that's what usually we also see that most of the students have this problem of starting only problem. You will have lot of information to write, but you will be wondering how to start. So only we have a solution here. What is that? You can start either with the given, the supplied, the presented, the shown, the provided. You can use, and depending upon the kind of pictorial presentation, so you people can take up this thing. Okay, so you can see here we have these things. Anything, not that you will be taking anything and everything. So you need to see what it is given. So accordingly, if they have given a pie chart, you people cannot just write it is a table data. Or you cannot just write it is a bar graph. You people need to know what is the picture given, and that picture name you people need to mention. And then what is the verb that you people can use? See, this verb, not only in your introduction you will be using, you can use these verbs, so even while explaining in the body paragraphs. Why? Because we use this verbs only. Why every time we need to say this one, what is that, shows? You can use all these things, it denotes, online, compares, it contrasts, so it this one, what is that, summarizes. So all these things we can use, right? If the verbs are varying, that means you're giving the different shades of words in this. Also, what is the kind of information present, so that also you people can combine here and you people can do it. Okay, so now totally when we combine this thing, see, you can make such beautiful sentences here. If you see here, the provided diagram shows data on employment categories in energy producing sectors in Europe, starting from the remaining thing. You people can say what it is and from where. Like you can pick and you can provide your writing. Yeah. So don't you think it is easy? It is very, very, very easy too, because almost half of the sentence content I have given. Remaining half of the sentence, you need to pick from what the subject of the graph is and what they are comparing. Only those things you need to identify and write. That means what? Half of the information readily presented for you, which can be framed without any grammatical error, and you just need to, what is that, insert. So what is happening, that's it. What is the subject, just you need to present that. Okay, so now this is the introduction part. I'll just show you people once. So take, just go through this once and then I'll go to this one. This is the introduction part, the first part, first sentence. We all know that in introduction we need to have two sentences, isn't it? In introduction, how many sentences we need to have? Two sentences. That first sentence describing what exactly, or paraphrasing the question statement. The first statement is what? Paraphrasing that question statement. So that statement you people can describe using this sentence. Okay? Yesterday, some were asking now how to paraphrase. This is the way. Okay, you people can see what is happening. Depending upon that, you combine these words because you are changing the words there. Okay, so you change the words, add on with the subject, and you will be getting the this one there. Okay, appropriate sentence to start off with your introduction of the report writing. The next thing that I would like to show here is the this one, the second statement of the introduction. What is the second statement? We need to give that initial overview. Okay. So initial overview in the sense what? The general trend, what is happening in the graph. Okay. Initial in the sense what? We need to specify. Okay. So at the the initial analysis, that means for a glance, if you see, so what is happening. So that you try to start off with, that you try to present here. So that means what? Basically, so initial, so sentences or the initial analysis and what you have, that initial view, so that you need to talk about. How you can start this? Because the idea though you need to pick from the graph. But how do you start off the idea with? You have some of these phrases. See. And I'm not saying that you people need to use these phrases only. You people can frame like what is that? Something else which is meaningful and which is the need of which satisfy the requirement of the initial overview. Definitely use it, but before using it, get yourselves evaluated for that particular phrase from the this one. Okay, so from an expert. So therefore you can see, otherwise yes, we have given you, you people can use them only. You people can start using the same piece of what is that thing there. Why? Because you'll have only one report writing, so it won't be repeated anywhere. Only for practice you people repeat it, so that you get that habitual of using the statements there. Okay, so therefore you can see, it can be clearly seen that you can start the second sentence of introduction by using this thing. What is that? It can be clearly seen that. Okay, next thing what we have, at the first glance it is clear. I would rather prefer this part. Why? Because you're showing that, yeah, this is your initial analysis, isn't it? So you guys would be showing that it is your initial analysis, hence you people can take this. And even at the onset, that is to begin with, you can use this also. To begin with, it is so crystal clear from the graph that, see, how the flow comes. If you start writing, if you start practicing, the flow will come just like that there. Okay. So then a glance at the graph reveals that, or even you people can use the initial analysis of the graph. This is also what is that, a phrase that you people can use to start off with your initial overview. Why we use this? We use this for initial overview. See, why I'm giving these kind of, what is that, a template kind of thing is because we see like majority of the students don't do good on report writing. So that is the reason. Like I have come out, like from my experience, I see most of them go very bad on report writing, so they won't be doing good. So that is the reason. If we give this templates kind of thing, it's not like I'm not just giving the complete template. I'm giving you the options, what can be used, what cannot be used, so that you people can perform well on report writing also. Okay, that's the reason we are taking one extra day also for your report writing. Okay, and so this is done with our introduction. I gave the statements, so how to start and start off with these things. Now let me take up some of the statistical information, and you can see in general the employment opportunity has increased till 1970 and has dropped so down afterwards. That's what. So when you're giving initial overview, you should basically concentrate on increase, decrease, or something which is stable, something which is outstanding. So that highlighted ideas only you need to write. Don't try to write very, what is that, this one, internally evaluated ideas. It is not required. Okay, so now words that, how to start off with the body paragraph. This is also a problem. That's what, as I said, starting is a problem. Starting problem is a very common problem that we see. Even we have experienced this. So maybe like when we were students. But this starting problem, how to overcome this starting problem? You can use these phrases to start off with your paragraphs. Okay, we have only 2 paragraphs, guys. You people can take it, but don't exactly take this only. I have just given the this one example. Here you need to refer to whatever the paragraph is. So I mean whatever the pictorial presentation is, so you need to change accordingly. Okay, so as the diagram suggests, the table clearly shows that according to the, or so the this one, what is that, the critical analysis of the graph, or the analysis of the graph reveals the facts that so because whatever is given in the graph, it will be a factual information, right? It is based on true this one, what is that, research and everything. So therefore factual, it will become factual information. So now turning on to the details, you can start off even like this, or even you people use like firstly, secondly. Okay, and all these things you people can do here. Okay, so you people can start off with. Now body, how to start off with body paragraph also. I've given the phrases. You people can just implicate this or replicate this, not an issue here. Okay, so now comes the changes. So when, if it is a pictorial presentation, what happens? So you will be seeing that either something will be increasing, something will be decreasing, or there will be a kind of steadiness, or something like gradual increase, gradual fall. So all these things will be there. But it is English language exam. So we have to show that, yes, definitely, in our dictionary, we have many words. Or we also need to show that we are aware of so different shades of meaning of any word. So therefore, instead of using everywhere increase, 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 what you people can do? You have so many words here, isn't it? Which actually means increase only. But we have two forms of it. One is verbal form, one is noun form. Let me tell the difference also. Verb form is basically these words will be showing the action. Noun form means what? It will act as a subject. For example, a rise in the petrol was the reason behind the strike. That means what? Event name. What is the event name? A rise in the petrol. A rise in the petrol. That itself is acting as a subject. But this one, if we say like my performance has rised, in the sense what? It is like my performance has increased. So it's a verb there. Okay. Or the prices have rised. So you're also what? There is an action. One is acting as an action, another one is acting as a subject. Okay. So you need to use the right form. That's the reason I've given you the two different forms here. But yes, so these are the synonyms for your this one, increasing trend. Okay. So what is this increasing trend? Rise, increase, go up, uplift, rocket, climb, upsurge, so short up, improve. So these things. And decreasing also, see, we have so many words. Fall, decrease, decline, plummet, plunge, drop, reduce, collapse, deteriorate, so dip, drive. So all these things shows what? So purely it is a decrease. Steadiness is what? Unchanged. That means something which is not changed. So it will be reaching something and it is not changing, which remains same, which remains flat. Okay, that is your steadiness. Now, stability is what? So remained constant, or so steadiness, and this one, so consistency. Okay, stability is what? Basically it is talking about the stability. If 2 point is increasing every month, 2 point, 2 point, 2 point is increasing, then we can say that yes, so the increase is stable. Okay, the performance is stable. That means what is happening? So the, like, we have that performance to be stable there. But if we say, like, what is that? Steadiness. Steadiness means it is flat, it is not increasing. That's the reason. Steadiness is what? A flat. Okay. Standability is what? Something which is remaining constant. See, this is the thing. But my diagram is a little this one. So same, like this much only it is going down and this much only it is increasing. So if that consistency, if you see, so then you can use the synonyms for standability there. Okay. So these things you need to know. These are some of the words you can see here we have used, but never use the percentages, guys. Never ever use the percentages. Now let us know about few more words. As I promised yesterday that I'll be discussing about different words. You can see these are the different words that we have. See, rapid change here. Vocabulary to represent the changes in graph. Okay, so here we'll be seeing, so represent the type of changes. If the change is very rapid, okay, rapid means very quick, and this one, if the changes is very rapid, so what we say that as dramatical, rapidly, sharply, quickly, hurriedly, speedily, swiftly, significantly, considerably, sustainably, and noticeably. So something very, very, what is that? Here also adverb form and adjective form. Adverb form is this should, ly should describe the verb, and whereas this thing, adjective, so you should describe the nouns here. So therefore what we have, so these are some of the words that you people can use for rapid. changes, and moderate change. If the change is moderate, okay, gradual or moderate, so then we can say it as what? Moderately, gradually, or progressively, or sequentially. So this thing we can use. Okay, so that means adjective form is what? Moderate, gradual, progressive, sequential. So we can take this. Steady change is what? Something which is happening steadily. Steadily in the sense what? So again, study. I said you there is no change. So something which had happened, that is like it is continuing. Okay. Slight change is minimal change. Okay. So you can use this slightly, slowly, mildly, tediously. So that means these things. Okay. These are describing your changes. Getting it? These describe the intensity of the changes. It is not describing the changes. Changes are what? Increase, decrease, and stable. So, but these things will be described by what? These this one, adjectives and adverbs here. Next. And also you can see rapid up and downs we have. You people can very aram say use wave, fluctuate, oscillate, vacillate, palpitate. So all these things, something like, yeah, yeah, this is also one mistake we see students commit. We have like this. If something we have like this, okay. What we'll say? Will you write? First it increased, then it went down, then again it increased, went down. So that will become like a childish writing. So we can say that the readings were fluctuating, the readings were oscillating, the readings were vacillating, palpitating. So you people can use that. Okay. And now you can, if you want to use more adjectives, so for your this one, so you can use, if something is very high or huge difference or a great change, you people can use these things like overwhelmingly, overwhelming, substantial, substantially, enormous, and enormously. And if it is a big change, this is a great change, the first one. If lesser than that, but still it is a change which can be considered as big, then it is significant, significantly, considerable, or considerably. Medium change, we can take it as somewhat, moderate, those things. Minor, you can see fractional, marginal, slight. So these things you people can use. See, I was saying that even percentages also you people can use these words. That means if you really don't want to use numbers, if you give that approach, definitely you have a way through. Okay. Otherwise, no, how can we write? How can we not mention the numbers and all? If you stick with that dogma, so definitely we can't write a good report writing. It may sound little, what is that warning kind of thing. So it is all what? It is all in our mindset. If we need to write something perfectly, it has to be. So don't use percentages. Don't use the numbers. You have, see, a way out for everything. See? Proportions, everything we have. So then why we need to use the numbers and everything? See, I have like, what is that? Different adjectives also. Guys, got it? So these are some of the vocabularies so that you people need to use now. So now I had said you people like I'll be discussing or I'll be training you people to on different this one, what is that? Graph identification or ideation. So the better word I can use here is how you people can ideate. Okay, I'll pick a few graphs here and I'll say, see, if they give two graphs like here, let me just go here. See, in one task we have two graphs. You people can see this is one graph and this is one graph. Both of them you people need to Right. So now I would like to say, see, because we need to maintain that coherence and cohesion here. That means what, we should not mix the idea. We should not jumble the things. What is the best thing that we people can do? So we can discuss the first graph in first body paragraph, second graph in second body paragraph, and the final comparison of both of them could be placed in the final overview here. So, an introduction, you people know that 2 sentences you need to write. So, but how do you ideate? So, students will tell, no, ma'am, we'll be taking what is that, each of the thing here, and we'll try to, what is that, work it on. See, that is still accepted, but make sure what you people are doing, so you should not confuse the reader. Okay, what happened, just give me 1 second. My this one, digital board, I'm just saying here, just give me 1 second. What happened to my digital board? Just once. Oh, I'm not able to, there is some technical issue, guys. So my digital board has some problem. The pen is not working. No issues. So, right, I will show you here one thing. So now what is the graph given? The graph below shows the number of male and female workers in 1975, so and 1995 in several employment sector. What they are talking, what has been differentiated or what has been discussed here, they are talking about the workforce of a particular this one country in 1975 and 1995, so working in different sectors. Okay, and here basically what they are comparing, they are comparing your this one, what is that I can say, let me take weather. I'll just try to write with my hand only here. So here you people can see they are comparing what, men and women working in different sectors. Okay. So if you see here, so you can see manufacturing, this indicates women. That means these are the numbers we have. Okay. These are the numbers that women we have, women workers, and this from year to, okay. So if you see from year to year, so it is men. So that means obviously in every field you people are seeing that. So the number of men working in all the field, it is more. But you cannot end up your writing with this. You people, what all you can say here. You can't just even write something like, okay, in manufacturing, men exceeded women workers, in communications, so men exceeded women workers. See, you can't just follow this. How you are going to so reason out, or what all informations that you people can take it. Okay, the first statement you say that in every field in 1975, men workforce is greater. That one sentence you finish. The other sentence, what you can do, you see in which industry or in which sector the difference between the men workers and women workers are more. You can answer that question also now. So you have one more idea here. In which field it is more? In 1975, we are discussing about body paragraph 1 only. You will be seeing that in manufacturing field. So what is that? So the difference between the number of men and so number of men workers and female workers is high, followed by that of finance and banking. Followed by that means little lesser than this, we have second highest is here. But so when you're talking about this, then we need to talk about in which department the difference between men and women is less. That means it's the men and women workers. Be very precise about your in communications, isn't it? We can talk about that. And after that, we're little more followed by that of wholesale and retail trade industries. See, two new ideas came. And then one more idea what you people can see, overall workers, in which field it is more and in which field it is less. In which field we have more number of workers together, women and men together. In which sector we have more non-defensive public sector, followed by that of wholesale and retail trade sector. Okay, this is what we basically have. But so then you can see in which sector we have very less number of people. You can talk about this also, isn't it? You can talk about this. And other than this, you can individually say in which sector so men are more, and in which sector women are more, and in which sector men workers are less, and in which sector men workers are more. So that means what? See, this is how you need to ideate. So if you don't look at the graph in this way, what will happen? Oh, as soon as you get this, hey, only one idea is there. There is no lot of changes only. So only should we write only one statement? And in fact, we have seen students will finish off the writing in one statement also. Please don't do that. You need to analyze it in a at 360-degree level. So how you need to do it? So at 360-degree level, you people need to identify this. Okay. Now the second body paragraph. In second body paragraph, again you can see like there is a change. Okay, that means what? 1975 to 1999, we have seen some changes because we see that so women have exceeded men on many in many sectors, and also they have equaled also. Right. So what we can see here, we can start off by saying the 2 decades in the field of in employment industry or in Fredonia has seen a great change in the employment status of men and women. Why? Because 2 decades has given a change. So it is then you can start telling like it is absorbed that so there are few sectors where or there are 2 sectors in which so women have exceeded men. And which are those sectors? Communication and wholesale. And then you can describe, because here we have changes. First, address those changes there. While it is very evident it is very evident that finance and banking has almost equal numbers of men and women staff, isn't it? However, the trend of 1975 is replicated or is witnessed in manufacturing, public, non-defensive public, and defensive public sector. Okay, we gave this. Again, here also you people can describe the differences, highest number of people, and everything. Here you can see the differences. See, when compared to this 1975, you people can see that the differences between the number of men and women, so in the industries have been decreased here. Okay, you people can give that as a final decision. Okay, so from 1995 to 1975 to 1995, it is witnessed or it is observed that so the differences in the overall workforce of women and men has decreased drastically. But however, the total workforce of the country is increased in 2 decades, because if you add on this, so the number of people working in all of these sectors is greater than the number of people working in other sector. I mean in 1975. This is how you people need to pick up the information. Okay, so be very vigilant, see what exactly you people can take. Don't think just like any other student, just a direct shots what they give. Don't see. I said you how to pick up the ideas. Let me take one more graph here. I would like to go for this one. See, here also two graphs we have. Here also the table is there, full of numbers we have. What you people will be doing? So you cannot just write the this one. What is that? The numbers there. What you people? If you're describing a table, you can see that. So what is the trend going on? So everywhere you are seeing the same trend of increase. Okay. So, but in few places you have a differences in the years. So that is holiday. This one visits. So the people who visited on holiday, it varied in 19. It had a drop in 1995. And not only holiday, we had one more thing. What is that? Even the to visit, to meet friends and relatives. These are the reasons, and other reasons also had a fall. Okay, it is then you can say almost. So from 1994 to 1998, so the reasons for the visit, okay, or different reasons, so for visiting has increased. Okay, but however, what is that we can say? However, we could observe that in 1995, so the purpose of UK citizens visiting other countries on business, or to meet friends and relatives and other reasons have decreased to some extent, so in 1995, while in 1998 the visit on other reasons so did decrease when compared to 1994, because you can see it has decreased, whereas in other cases it has increased only. Okay. So like this you identify the information. And what is the main reason for visit? You can see that English, UK I can consider as English. English people visit so other countries, basically, or majority of English so visit other countries for holidaying. Okay, followed by that of business and others. So there are very few people who visit abroad so on other reasons which are not clearly mentioned. So those things you can say. But however, the total travel to other countries has increased. This also you people can write. See, this is how you people need to take and analyze your this one. You cannot just see the numbers. See, we are not using the numbers only. Are we using anywhere numbers? But still, I guess the whatever I said, you people understood what the graph is all about, isn't it? So that means what? So we need to basically not use the numbers yet. So we need to talk about the given thing. And the second graph is saying what? What countries they actually visited in this following years. So it is observed that all-time favorite for UK citizens to travel is so Western Europe, all-time favorites. Okay, and so it is seen that so this one, what is that? And other areas, very few people so travel to other areas, and very less people travel to North America. So this is what we have. But again, we can quote here. It is observed that so the increase, the visitors visiting Western UK visitors visiting Western Europe has increased consistently from 1995 to 1998. Why did I specify that? Because we had a slight drop from 1994 to 1995. So that's the reason I quoted from 1995 to 1998. What happened? There is a slight increase in the travelers who travel to Western Europe. While so there is a consistent improvement in the number of people traveling to other areas. Okay, while for both the countries, you can see North America and other countries see a very minute increase in this one. What is that? Their visitors. So UK visitors. These things you people can do. Any doubts on this? See, you people can evaluate the graph and see this is the flow chart. Let me describe flow chart also here. See, flow chart, when it is seen, you people need to properly study the flow, not only the flow chart. So anything what you people need to do, properly understand. Until and unless you don't understand the graph, you can't get the ideas here. In this flow chart, this is basically what it is describing the manufacturing of some product, okay, consumer good. If you see the question, the diagram below shows the typical stages of consumer goods manufacturing, including the process by which the information is fed back to earlier, this one. So that means this is a flow chart basically describing the manufacturing process. But guys, when you see this graph, you have two components. One is what? The flow of manufacturing process. The other one is the feedback sessions also. That means at different stages, there is a feedback given. So now I got an idea. What is that? First, I plainly describe in the first body paragraph, I will be plainly describing the flow of manufacturing process, while in the second paragraph, I'll discuss about at what stages the feedback was right. So now no confusion at all. You can easily see this. You can see, I'll just quickly tell you, yeah, it is, what is that? Storage area is, so what is that? Stored with raw materials and manufactured components. After storing them, so the production planning is done with a clear design based on product research. Okay, so that means design of a product is made, so, or is designed, so, and sent for the production planning department. So once it is sent, so it is assembled. Okay, the design is assembled, and finally the assembled component is sent for inspection, followed by a testing. So once testing and inspection is done, so the component or the product is sent for packing, and once it is packed, it is dispatched for sales. Over in one paragraph, we this one, what is that? Finished our manufacturing process. Now, the feedback, however, this manufacturing process is not a straight process because it has certain levels, or certain, it receives feedbacks at certain stages for modifications. As in, it could be seen that, so the design department gets feedback from testing, so market research and sales department, so that, so the design, the modified design could be, what is that, design department will be getting the feedback from these things, so that the design, the modified design could be sent to the production planning team. While the production planning team so gives the feedback to storage department, while so the production planning planning section gets this one feedback from sales department. We can't say why it gets feedback and all. Only we are talking about, so from where the feedbacks are coming. However, it is crystal clear from the graph that market research provides feedback to three different departments, which are those: packaging department, advertising department, and designing department. While The market research also gets the feedback from sales department. So you are talking about your so different feedbacks and everything. Ultimately, what you are covering every information without mixing the things there. So that's the reason. Kindly understand the graph. Use that ratio of 1 is to. Oh, I'm not able to use this one only. My digital pen, but however, let me write here. Just give me 1 second. Huh. 1 so is to 2 is to 1 ratio. That means what your time should be used in 1 is to 2 is to ratio. 20 minutes time we have, 5 minutes you people use for planning, understanding the graph. Once you get all the ideas, write it for 10 minutes, and another 5 minutes you people use for your re-editing and rereading. Okay? So this is what we basically have. So with regards to our this one. Any doubts, guys, on this? Hmm. Any doubts on this? Yes, please text your this one queries. Karan, you can text your query. No questions? Is everything clear? Okay. If you guys have no doubts, good. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for your this one. PDF our team will be giving to you guys. Okay? Lakshmi, Soumya, and all, our team will be posting it in our Telegram. I guess it should have already been posted. I'll just recheck with them. Okay? Welcome. Thank you, Sandeep. Yes. Thanks, guys. Okay, then we'll see you tomorrow for issue-based essay writing. That is the second writing task. Okay? Right.